My ex-husband kissed me like I still belonged to him. He wants us married again. He has no idea that I drugged him and got pregnant before the divorce. Will he change his mind once he finds out that I have been hiding his sons for 6 years?
My name is Sophia, and I am about to confess my secret.
It's not a miscarriage, Mrs. Tillman. Someone poisoned the baby inside of you.
How is that possible? The doctor ordered a blood panel because this is your 4th failed pregnancy in 3 years. We found synthetic hormones, enough to terminate a 3-month pregnancy. I didn't take those. I would never.
Then maybe someone else was giving them to you.
What kind of monster would do that to me?
The nurse pats her back and leaves. Sophia stares at the ceiling, dread settling in. The doctor enters.
Sophia, the repeated infection has caused permanent damage. Your fallopian tubes are scarred. You're likely never to conceive again.
The words land like a verdict. Sophia's trembling fingers reach for her phone and text Victor. Laura reclines on the couch.
She's barren.
Laura's eyes lit up.
That pathetic little wife of yours? 3 years wasted. She's useless now.
Laura moved closer.
At least you had me.
Without an heir, my grandfather's will means nothing.
So what will you do?
What I should have done 3 years ago. End this farce.
Victor stands in the doorway, Laura beside him. Sophia looks up from her bed.
Your baby is dead, just like any illusion I had about this marriage.
What are you saying?
I never loved you, not for one day. I only married you because my grandfather forced me.
Sophia's tears begin to fall.
Did you really think cooking his favorite meals would make him love you?
You were sleeping with him?
The entire time? Every time you were at those fertility appointments, I was in his bed.
Victor dropped papers on her bed.
Sign these. My lawyer will handle the rest.
Victor, I was poisoned. Someone killed our babies.
Stop making excuses.
You signed a prenup. You'll leave with nothing.
They walk out. Sophia sits alone, bleeding and broken. Sophia stands at the door, soaked, divorce papers clutched to her chest. Victor answers.
What are you doing here?
Victor, please. Can we just talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
After 3 years, this is how it ends?
Sign these and leave. You can't give me a child. What use are you?
I was poisoned, Victor!
Enough with the victim act. Get off my property.
He closes the door in her face. She stands in the rain, nowhere to go. Sophia stands under a flickering streetlight, wet clothes clinging to her. A dealer leans against the wall.
You said you needed something strong.
Something that will knock someone out fast.
No name, no question.
Sophia pulled out cash. He handed her a small packet filled with a white powder.
Mix it in a drink. First they feel relaxed, then blurry, then they can't stand.
Sophia takes it. Her hands are steady. Her tears have stopped. 2 hours later, Sophia stood in the bedroom she'd shared with Victor. She'd used her key one last time. Victor was drinking scotch, reviewing papers.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I came to sign the papers, but I made us dinner first. One last time, for closure.
Victor loosened his collar slightly, tilted his head with that same faint, arrogant smirk, and shrug.
Make it quick.
They ate in tense silence. Victor drained his wine.
Victor, did you ever want me?
even once?
What kind of question?
He frowned slightly, like he was trying to focus.
I suddenly feel strange.
His words began to slow.
You were beautiful when we first met. You were beautiful when we first met.
He tried to sit straighter, but his balance shifted slightly. The room was starting to blur.
What did you...
He mumbled, confused.
I put something in your drink. Don't worry, you'll just sleep.
Victor tried to stand, but his legs didn't respond properly. He grabbed the edge of the table to steady himself. His vision doubled. His breathing slowed. He looked at her, confused, angry, and helpless at the same time.
Sophia, what did you do?
His grip loosened. His body grew heavy. He sank back onto the chair, fighting to keep his eyes open, but losing. Sophia moved closer, her hand reaching for his face.
For 3 years, you never touched me with passion.
Victor lay unconscious beside her, breathing deeply. Sophia dressed quietly. She placed the signed divorce papers on his nightstand and wrote across the top,
Thank you for finally making me feel wanted. Goodbye, Victor.
She took one last look at the man who'd destroyed her, the man she'd just used in return. Then Sophia walked out of Tillman Manor and disappeared into the dawn. She didn't know it yet, but new life was already growing inside her, a secret that would change everything. 6 years later, Dr. Sophia Miller, elegant in her research coat, checks over her twin sons, Jaden and Jamie, 6 years old, with practiced concern.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
We're fine, Mommy. Just a little misunderstanding.
Dr. Miller, your sons hacked my personal research files. 3 levels of encryption. Classified patient data. Proprietary cardiac research. How do 6-year-olds know what encryption is?
Sophia's shoulders sagged. Not surprise, resignation. Like this had happened before.
Jaden. Jamie, why?
The boys exchanged glances. Jaden looks up at Alessandro with wide, earnest eyes.
You overwork Mommy. She comes home tired every day. Sometimes she falls asleep at her desk. We thought if we helped with your data analysis, you'd give her less work, so she could rest more.
Both boys look up at Sophia with pure adoration.
We just wanted to help you, Mommy.
Sophia's eyes filled with tears. Alessandro's frustration dissolves into something like wonder.
That's deeply illegal and very sweet.
The twins sit on the couch eating snacks while Sophia talks to them.
You can't just hack into people's systems, no matter how good your intentions.
We know, Mommy.
Jaden absently loosened his collar and tilted his head with a small, arrogant smirk.
Professor Alessandro did say my security suggestions were remarkably sophisticated.
The gesture froze Sophia's heart. That exact expression, that precise tilt. Victor.
Her sons looked nothing like her in this moment. They were mirrors of their father, down to mannerisms they'd never seen.
Mommy, you look sad.
Sophia forced a smile.
I'm fine, sweetheart.
But she isn't. Every day they look more like Victor Tillman. Every day the secret feels heavier.
Hello.
Hello, Sophia.
The Institute is opening a new research facility in Harrington. I want you to lead it. Head researcher, full autonomy, double your salary.
Sophia goes pale.
Harrington, I can't go back there, Professor.
You spent 6 years running from whatever happened there. Maybe it's time to face it, on your terms. As Dr. Miller.
I'll think about it.
Outside in the hallway, the twins press their ears to the door.
We're finally going to find Daddy.
Sophia gripped her twin son's hands tightly as they walked through Harrington Airport. Terror coursing through her veins.
Mommy, why are your hands shaking? Jamie asked quietly. I'm fine, Sophia lied. Then she heard it. That voice, sharp, commanding. But this time, desperate, please. She's only 5 years old. She can't speak. She must be terrified. Victor. Sophia's heart stopped. She turned slowly, searching for the source. There, across the terminal. Victor Tillman stood surrounded by 6 bodyguards, phone pressed to his ear. But his face wasn't the cold mask of rage she remembered. It was raw with fear. I don't care about the cost. Double the search teams. Triple them. Just find my daughter. His voice cracked slightly. She's been alone for 6 hours. She's just a baby. Sophia felt something twist in her chest. She'd never heard Victor sound like that. Vulnerable, afraid, human. His assistant Mark placed a hand on his shoulder. Sir, we'll find her. She has the emergency number? She's mute, Mark. Victor's composure shattered. She can't call for help. She can't tell anyone her name. She's out there alone and terrified, and He stopped, jaw clenching as he fought for control. Sophia watched him take a deep breath, force his shoulders back, rebuild that wall of ice brick by brick. For a moment, she saw not the man who destroyed her, but a desperate father searching for his little girl. Mommy? Jaden tugged her hand. Sophia snapped back to reality. Her twins were staring at the man across the terminal with curious intensity. We need to go now. She pulled them toward the exit, fast, but not running. Don't draw attention. Don't look back. Behind them, Victor ended his call and scanned the terminal with desperate focus. His eyes swept across the crowd, past businessmen, past families, past... He froze. A woman. Walking quickly toward the exit, dark hair, elegant posture, something achingly familiar about the way she moved. Victor's chest tightened. No, it couldn't be. Then he noticed something near where she'd been standing. A bright splash of color on the gray terminal floor. A child's crayon drawing, abandoned on a bench. He walked over and picked it up. 3 stick figures, 2 boys and 1 woman, holding hands, smiling. Written across the top in messy crayon, Jaden and Jamie's super mommy. Victor stared at the drawing, his jaw clenching so hard it ached. Sophia Miller? Was she here? In Harrington? His phone rang, shattering the moment. An unknown number. That evening, Sophia sat in the passenger seat while her friend Alina drove them toward their new apartment in the darkening twilight. I still can't believe you came back, Alina said, glancing over at her friend. After everything Victor did to you, I'm not the same person I was 6 years ago, Sophia replied quietly, staring out at the unfamiliar roads. I'm Dr. Miller now, not his discarded wife. In the back seat, Jaden and Jamie played quietly on their tablets. Suddenly, Alina slammed the brakes. What the... A small figure stood in the middle of the road, caught in the headlights like a frozen statue. A little girl, maybe 5 years old. Pink dress torn and dirty. Face streaked with tears. Oh my God. Sophia threw open the door and ran toward the child without thinking. The girl flinched violently when Sophia approached, her eyes wide with terror. Sweetheart, it's okay, Sophia said softly, kneeling down slowly to make herself less threatening. Are you okay? Are you hurt? The child didn't respond, didn't make a sound. Sophia noticed the girl clutched a small doll against her chest, knuckles white from the grip. She looked closer. There was delicate embroidery on the doll's dress. Cassie. Is your name Cassie? Sophia asked gently. The little girl suddenly lurched forward and grabbed Sophia's sleeve, her small fingers clutching the fabric. Sophia's heart shattered. This traumatized child reminded her so painfully of her own lost daughter, who died 6 years ago. She would have been exactly this age, the same size. It's okay, Sophia whispered, tears stinging her own eyes. I've got you. You're safe now. I promise you're safe. Sophia just found a traumatized child in the road. But she had no idea this little girl was Victor's daughter. Inside the car, Sophia wrapped the shivering girl in her coat, while Alina drove slowly toward town. We should take her to the police, Alina said, watching the rearview mirror nervously. No, Sophia's voice was firm as she held the trembling child. Look at her. She's terrified. We take her somewhere safe first. Feed her, warm her up, let her calm down. Then we figure out who she belongs to. The little girl hadn't made a single sound since they'd found her. She just stared at Sophia with those huge, desperate, trusting eyes. Then, slowly, the child reached into her dress pocket with one small hand and pulled out a crumpled piece of paper. She held it up to Sophia with trembling hands, offering it like a precious gift. Sophia unfolded it carefully, smoothing out the wrinkles. A phone number, and one word written above it in a child's shaky, careful handwriting. Daddy. Smart girl, Sophia whispered, her heart aching with admiration and sympathy. You want me to call your daddy? You want to go home? The child nodded once, tears streaming down her dirty face. Sophia felt an inexplicable maternal pull toward this fragile little girl. If my daughter had lived, someone would have helped her like this. Someone would have kept her safe. Someone would have brought her home. Okay, sweetheart, I'll call your daddy right now. In the back seat, Jaden and Jamie watched the little girl with curious, intelligent eyes. She looks sad, Jamie whispered to his brother. She's scared, Jaden replied softly, his young face unusually serious, like she's been alone for a really long time. The phone rang once, twice. Then a voice answered. Cold, commanding, dangerously familiar. Who is this? Sophia was about to speak to the one man she'd spent 6 years avoiding, and she had no idea. Alina drives. Sophia stares out at the darkening road. Victor stares at the unknown number flashing on his screen. He answers. Who is this? I think I found your daughter. The world stops. Victor's knuckles go white around the phone. 6 years of rage, confusion, betrayal, crashing over him in a single moment. Underneath all of it, relief so intense it nearly buckles his knees. Cassandra is safe. Where? She's safe, unharmed. We're heading to the Velvet Moon restaurant. Victor ends the call without responding, before his control slips. Sir, they found Cassandra? Victor is already moving, coat in hand. Get the car, now. 2 warring storms inside him. Cassandra is safe, and Sophia Miller is back in Harrington. Sophia sits at a corner table. Cassandra nestled against her side, twins on her other side. Alina has gone to park. At a nearby table, 2 women speak over dinner. Did you hear about Victor Tillman's daughter? She went missing this afternoon. That poor, mute child. Only 5 years old. Victor must be beside himself. That little girl is his whole world. Ever since his wife abandoned them 6 years ago. Sophia's hand freezes mid-stroke. Victor's daughter, mute, 5 years old. She looks down slowly at the little girl pressed against her side. The math is devastating. Mommy, what's wrong? We need to leave. Now. Sophia kneels to Cassandra's level. Your daddy will be here any second. You're safe, you're home. She tries to pull away. Cassandra clutches her sleeve, tears streaming. But Mommy, the little girl is crying. Now! She pulls free, grabs her son's hands, and pushes through the back exit. Behind them, Cassandra stands alone at the table, one small hand reaching toward the woman who saved her. The front entrance bursts open. Victor strides in, 6 bodyguards flanking him. The restaurant falls silent. His gaze locks onto Cassandra. He crosses the room in 3 strides and drops to his knees. I've got you. You're safe. Daddy's here. He holds her fiercely, then his eyes sweep the restaurant. Where is she? Back exit, sir. Just left, with 2 boys. Victor's jaw tightens. She ran. Again, tense silence. Sophia's hands tremble. Why did we run? The little girl needed you. Her father was coming. She's safe now. That was Victor Tillman's daughter. That's why you ran. Yes. Mommy, who was that man? Someone I don't get along with? Twins in bed? Alina paces. Sophia sits on the couch, hollow. Tell me everything, right now. How did you get pregnant with the twins? A long silence. I drugged him. What? The night before I left, after I found him with Laura. After he told me he never loved me. I went back. I drugged his wine. And She can't finish. Alina already understands. I didn't know I'd get pregnant. The doctor said it was impossible. But I wanted something. Some piece of... I know what I did. And if Victor ever finds out, he'll destroy me. He'll take my sons. He has the money, the power, the connections. Does he know the twins exist? No, I left before I knew. I've kept them hidden ever since. But we're in Harrington now, and he saw me at the airport. Her phone buzzes. Unknown number. Dr. Miller. Thank you for finding my daughter. I'd like to discuss appropriate compensation. Victor Tillman. Sophia stares at the message, blood running cold. Sophia walks the twins through pristine halls. No hacking, no showing off. Just be normal 6-year-olds. We'll try, Mommy. Inside the classroom, Jamie freezes. In the back corner, a petite girl with dark hair, sitting very still, hands folded, eyes downcast. Jaden. Look, Cassandra. She looks up as if sensing them. Something passes between them. Recognition. Connection. She raises her small hands and claps softly in welcome, her face lighting up. The twins would look at each other. An entire conversation in a glance. She's our half-sister. But Mommy said we can't let anyone know about Daddy. They turn away deliberately and choose seats across the room. Cassandra's hopeful expression crumbles. Her hands fall still. She looks down at her desk, alone again. During playtime, Cassandra sat alone in the corner with her doll, watching the others play. A larger girl, Tanya, approached with her group of followers. Look, it's the mute freak. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Tanya laughed cruelly. Oh, wait. You never had one to begin with. The other children giggled while Cassandra's eyes filled with tears. Give me that ugly doll, Tanya demanded, reaching out. Cassandra clutched the doll tighter, shaking her head frantically. I said, give it! Tanya shoved Cassandra hard. The little girl fell backward, her hands slamming against the corner of a table. She cried out, a small sound of pain, as blood appeared on her palm. Across the room, Jaden's head snapped up. He just moved. Hey! Jaden was suddenly standing between Tanya and Cassandra. Leave her alone. Who are you? Someone who doesn't like bullies, Jaden said coldly. Touch her again and you'll regret it. She's a freak. She's a person, Jaden cut her off. And if I see you near her again, your parents will hear about this. Tanya's face paled. She backed away with her friends. Jaden turned to Cassandra, who stared up at him with wide eyes. He knelt down. Are you okay? Let me see your hand. Cassandra held out her bleeding palm. We need to get you to the nurse, Jaden said gently. He looked up at the teacher. Mrs. Cassandra is hurt. The nurse bandages Cassandra's hand. Jaden and Jamie stand nearby. The girl hasn't let go of Jaden's other hand. You're very protective of your sister. All 3 children freeze. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not siblings? You just look so alike. Same eyes, same structure. We just met today. The nurse looks between them, curious. Cassandra points at Jaden, then at herself, then back at him. Her face forms a silent question. Are we? Jaden looks away, unable to answer. Christian sets a folder on Sophia's desk, dark circles under his eyes. Every supplier has refused our business. Laura Harper blacklisted us across the entire industry. Research is frozen. What are our options? The Queen family. Old Mr. Queen is dying from a mystery illness. Inconsistent symptoms. Inconclusive tests. Every specialist in Harrington has failed. The family is offering medicine supplies at half price to whoever can save him. Sophia opens the file, her mind already working. Set up the appointment. 6 p.m. tonight. The Queen Mansion. Sophia's welcome dinner with the Research Institute board was winding down when she excused herself to find the restroom. The corridor was dimly lit, music filtering through from the main dining room. Hey there, beautiful. A drunk man stumbled from a private room, blocking her path. Why don't you come have a drink with me? No, thank you. Sophia stepped back, already calculating her defense moves. Don't be like that. He reached for her arm. Sophia was about to drop him when a voice cut through the air like a blade. Touch her and lose the hand. The drunk man froze. From the shadows, Victor emerged, his presence filling the corridor. His eyes were ice cold, fixed on the drunk. The man sobered instantly, recognizing Victor. Mr. Tillman, I didn't leave. The drunk fled. Sophia's heart pounded. 6 years since she'd been this close to him. He looked older, more dangerous. Thank you, she said coolly, but I had it handled. She turned to walk away. Victor's hand shot out, his fingers closing around her wrist. We need to talk. Let go of me. Not until you explain why you ran from my daughter yesterday. His grip tightened. Sophia had avoided Victor for 6 years, but there was nowhere left to run. Victor pulled Sophia into an empty private room and closed the door behind them. "What do you think you're doing?" Sophia demanded, yanking her wrist free, getting answers. Victor advanced on her, forcing her backward until her back hit the wall. He planted his hands on either side of her head, caging her in, starting with why you ran away. Their faces were inches apart. Sophia could feel the heat radiating from his body, smell his cologne. Unchanged after 6 years, abandoned? Sophia laughed bitterly. "I didn't abandon anyone. I found her on the road, called you, and left. She's your daughter, Victor, not my responsibility. You should have stayed until I arrived. Why? So you could parade your precious daughter in front of the wife you destroyed?" Sophia's eyes flashed. "The daughter you had with someone else while I was—" She stopped herself. Victor's eyes narrowed. "While you were what?" "Nothing. Let me go. You drugged me that night." His voice was deadly quiet. "And then I did what I had to do." Sophia cut him off coldly, and frankly, it was mediocre at best. Barely worth remembering. Victor's control snapped, his jaw clenched. "Mediocre," he repeated, his voice dangerously soft. "Let me refresh your memory then." Victor crashed his lips against Sophia's in a punishing kiss, fueled by 6 years of rage, betrayal, and desire. Sophia struggled, pushing against his chest, but he was immovable. His mouth was demanding, brutal, claiming. For a moment, just a moment, her body betrayed her. The same fire that had ignited that night 6 years ago flared to life. Then reality crashed back. Sophia bit down hard on his lip, tasting blood. Victor jerked back with a curse, touching his bleeding mouth. "Don't you dare touch me," Sophia hissed, her chest heaving. "You have no right. You're engaged to Laura Harper, or did you forget your fiancé while you were assaulting your ex-wife?" Victor's expression turned glacial. "Laura is— I don't care what Laura is," Sophia interrupted. "Stay away from me, Victor. Stay away from my life. We're done. We were done 6 years ago when you threw me away." She shoved past him and fled the room, her heart racing, her lips still burning from his kiss. Victor stood alone, blood on his lip, his hand clenching into a fist. "Mediocre," she'd said. He touched his mouth, tasting blood and memory. She was lying. He'd felt her response just for a second. She'd felt it too. Sophia and Christian wait at an elegant table. A woman walks in, tall, beautiful. Designer clothes, Laura Harper. Their eyes lock across the cafe. "Dr. Miller, what an unexpected surprise." "Miss Harper, I didn't realize you were our supplier contact. You two know each other?" "Ancient history. Shall we discuss business?" The meeting is excruciating. Laura demands double market rate, impossible terms, weaponizing every inch of her leverage. "We're leaving. We won't be blackmailed." "This is business, Dr. Miller. If you can't afford premium suppliers, look elsewhere." "We will. I'll make sure every supplier in Harrington knows the QR Institute isn't a reliable partner." Outside, Christian looks panicked. What just happened? Who is she? Victor Tillman's fiancée. And she just declared war. Victor stood at his floor-to-ceiling windows, staring out at Harrington's skyline. Behind him, Laura paced angrily. "You can't be serious, Victor. We've been engaged for 2 years." "An engagement I never should have agreed to," Victor said quietly. "I did it to repay my debt to your family, but I've done enough, Laura. I've promoted Harper Industries, secured your contracts, doubled your family's wealth. This is about her, isn't it?" Laura's voice turned shrill. "That pathetic ex-wife of yours. She's back for 3 days and suddenly—" "This has nothing to do with Sophia," Victor lied. "I don't love you, Laura. I never did. And I won't marry without love. You didn't seem to care about love when you were sleeping with me while married to her." Victor turned, his eyes cold. "That was my mistake. One I've regretted for 6 years. I'm ending this engagement, Laura. It's over." Laura's face twisted with rage and desperation. "You'll regret this, Victor. You'll regret choosing her over me." She stormed out, slamming the door. Victor stood alone, haunted by the past. He'd felt something when he kissed Sophia, something he'd buried for 6 years, something that terrified him. At exactly 6 p.m., Sophia arrived at the Queen Mansion. The butler led her to an elegant sitting room filled with antique furniture and family portraits. "Please wait here, Dr. Miller. The family will be down shortly." Sophia sat on the velvet couch, reviewing old Mr. Queen's medical files one last time. The symptoms were bizarre, inconsistent. But she had a theory. Footsteps on the grand staircase. Her world stopped. Victor Tillman stood on the staircase, descending with a young couple. In his arms, he carried Cassandra, her small head resting against his shoulder. Their eyes locked across the room. For a moment, neither could breathe. Victor's expression shifted from surprise to something darker: recognition, suspicion, calculation. Cassandra looked up and saw Sophia. The little girl's eyes went wide. She began squirming in Victor's arms, reaching toward Sophia. Sophia stood frozen, her heart pounding. The young man stepped forward with a warm smile. "Dr. Miller, I'm Gilbert Queen. This is my sister Florida and our elder brother, Victor Tillman." "Dr. Miller," Victor's voice was ice, "you'll forgive my skepticism, but you look remarkably young to treat a case that stumped renowned international specialists." Gilbert shifted uncomfortably. "Victor, Christian recommended. Credentials can be bought, Gilbert." Victor's cold stare never left Sophia's face. "I suggest you verify everything before we allow this woman near grandfather." Sophia met his challenging gaze with unwavering calm, though her heart hammered. She reached into her bag and pulled out a thick credentials folder. "You're absolutely right to be cautious, Mr. Tillman." Her voice carried quiet authority, which is why I came prepared. She opened the folder on the coffee table. Years of research publications, complex case records from abroad, letters from internationally recognized medical authorities. 7 years of specialized research in rare diseases. Sophia continued with professional grace. Detailed case studies, success rates. Everything you need is documented here. Gilbert's expression shifted to genuine respect. He reached forward for the folder. "Dr. Miller, this is exactly..." Victor's hand shot forward like lightning. He snatched the folder away before Gilbert's fingers could touch it, the possessive gesture cutting through the professional atmosphere with shocking violence. Sophia's breath caught. Victor held her credentials in his grip, his dark eyes boring into hers with dangerous intensity, stripping away every wall she'd built in 6 years. "I'll review these personally," Victor said, his voice dropping low and threatening. "Thoroughly." Cassandra whimpered, still reaching desperately for Sophia. Sophia stood frozen. The ex-husband who thought she'd abandoned his daughter. The man whose children she'd been hiding for 6 years, standing 10 feet away. Holding the half-sister her sons had befriended. With her credentials clutched possessively in his hand, and questions burning in his eyes that could destroy everything, time stopped. Memories crashed over them like waves. Everything was about to explode. Will he let her treat Hugh Queen, or will he weaponize her desperation into a trap that costs far more than money? Will Cassandra innocently reveal that Jaden and Jamie are his sons? And when Victor finally uncovers that Sophia has been hiding his children for 6 years, will he seek revenge? Or will the passion that created those twins reignite and consume them both?
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.